Dear learners, welcome to theme 11 of our wonderful course. The topic for today is tolerance. Unfortunately, violence is expressed in many different forms. There is verbal violence, psychological violence, physical, socio-economical, sexual, domestic. Is there in the media, in the literature, and more. Let's remember a very important statement. A harsh word is even as a sword thrust. A gentle word as milk. The latter leadeth the children of man unto knowledge, that is the gentle word, which is like the milk. The latter leadeth the children of man unto knowledge, and conferreth upon them through distinction. Coming to religious tolerance, every religion contains sacred elements that distinguish it from other religions. The idea that only one religion is true, it cultivates violence and hatred. In India, a person has the right to adopt any religion, follow it and preach it. We need to respect this basic human right. There is a movie, a video, Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence, theory and practice. The link is provided for you. Please watch it. It's in the study material. Now, tolerance towards people with disabilities is another type of tolerance. Compassion and kindness to all living things is important characteristics of a tolerant person. The expression of tolerance towards people with disabilities empowers them to function as full members of society. It's so important, friends. That understanding has to be there. Inclusive education and job creation are important components of such tolerance. That means we include everybody in our educational activities. We make sure that all have got opportunities to get job. According to National Health Portal of India, disability is not just a health problem. It is the interaction between individuals with a health condition and personal and environmental factors such as negative attitudes. So again, attitudes comes into play here. Inaccessible transportation, some practical aspects, and public buildings that are not suitable for the people with disabilities, and limited social support. So overcoming the difficulties faced by people with disabilities requires interventions to remove environmental and social barriers. So it is attitude, also removing those barriers. Over 1 billion people, about 15% of the world's population, have some form of disability. In India, suppose according to the census 2011, 2.2% of the population had some form of disability. These include visual impairment, orthopedic conditions, hearing losses, and many others. Then, talking about ethnic tolerance, we know that ethnic identity of a population is a reflection of centuries of their experiences, of their traditions and their values. We have discussed this in an earlier session also. So the issue of tolerance and respecting the other people's way of life in a multi-ethnic country is of global importance. Sadly, what is rising today is intolerance towards others. Then we come to gender intolerance. Friends, respect and acceptance of various genders and rejecting gender stereotypes demand that everyone is of equal value and worth as a human being. Female feticide and girl infanticide are shameful indicators of intolerance and violence against half of the world's population, that is the women. Violence against women is a yardstick, is a measure by which we can measure the violation of all human rights. It can be used to gauge how much a society is governed by aggression and force, because a society that is shaped by dominance inevitably gives rise to power misuse, such as intolerance and violence against women, that is there unfortunately in several societies. But we should remember that without full equality of women and men, peace and unity will only remain a dream. Thank you very much.